Good evening, I'm Barbara Brosher. Police say they've arrested 3 people in connection with the death of a Terre Haute radio personality. A 25-year-old woman and a 24-year-old man from Terre Haute are being held, along with a 28-year-old Rockville man following the death of Matt Luking, who most recently worked for WFNB-FM. Police say more arrests are possible. Investigators say officers found Luking's body Monday at an apartment, and they soon knew they were dealing with a homicide. A study released this week by a public defense advocacy group says Indiana's public defender system fails to provide adequate representation. According to the report, Indiana isn't meeting its constitutional obligation to provide effective representation in misdemeanor, felony, and juvenile cases. The study found many counties avoid oversight from the Indiana Public Defenders Council by forgoing state reimbursement for some public defense cases. The report makes 5 recommendations for improving Indiana's system. Well, the Indiana Gaming Commission says collecting delinquent child support from paid fantasy sports winners will be difficult. Legislation this year to regulate paid fantasy sports included language that requires operators to make a reasonable effort to withhold delinquent child support from a player's winnings. The problem is that doing so isn't as easy as in the casino world. Fantasy sports operators simply send a tax form at the end of the year if a player's net winnings are more than $600. Now let's take a look at your weather tonight. A low of 44 degrees, partly cloudy skies, but the rest of the week's folks, it's going to be a warm one. Partly sunny tomorrow, a high of 70, partly sunny Thursday, a high of 60 degrees as well, and the weekend's looking pretty nice too. Have a great night.